Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi.
Albert, this is Jeff. Jeff, this is Albert.
Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
Jeff, I like your background.
Thank you.
So Jeff is going to present his findings and then propose a plan moving forward. He's going to share his screen. And I'm going to jump in if I have anything to comment, but feel free to ask questions or stop us in the middle. There's a lot of information that we're going to throw at you, but you know, we have some time. So let's get started.
So SEO, there's a lot of stuff that can be talked about. In most cases, there isn't any one thing that is absolutely necessary. Google kind of compares a little, kind of looks at everything. There's three things that they do kind of expect from you, and that's to have a fast website, a secure website, and to just put your keywords in the right places, essentially organizing your website. So that's kind of what we address in the first month of work, is we want to make sure that your website's secure, it's fast, because those two things, if done incorrectly, can hold you back on everything else. The next part is just having keywords in the right place. You know, the better you organize your website, the easier it is for Google when someone searches for something to send them to the right place on your website. So looking at your website, I did notice that you had on the services page, you have this read more button here. And then you have this list of this bullet point list of things that you do, right? Outdoor kitchens, decks, gazebos, pergolas. So this is the kind of what I was talking about earlier. The title, every single page on your website has a title. And then you can think of the title kind of like the tab on a folder in your filing cabinet. If your website's the filing cabinet and every page on the website is a folder in the filing cabinet, Google doesn't look at each file within each folder, right? They look at the tabs to kind of make it kind of to figure out where to go. So if you have one folder that has 6 different things on it, you can see where the confusion can start to come in. Is this page about kitchens? Is this page about decks? Is it about gazebos? Is it about pergolas? Is it about arbors? Is it, all these other things? So in general, you're going to usually want dedicated pages for the keywords that are important to you. So you could, for example, you're going to want a dedicated decks page, dedicated gazebos page, dedicated pergolas page. And you can see how this works when you use this. This is called a search command. This tells Google to search a certain way. So I put site with the double dots there, and then I put your URL. This is telling Google to search only this website for this keyword. So ideally what you'd want is you'd want this keyword to show up in the title of a page on your website. So that's definitely where you're going to want to begin. You can see that in here, we should easily have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pages. The next thing you're going to want to do is, outdoor kitchens. You're going to want to be more descriptive about who you're serving. So locations is a good thing to do. You serve Sarasota, maybe the cities around Sarasota. So outdoor kitchens, Sarasota, outdoor kitchens in the other towns. In fact, a lot of your competitors, they get the majority of their SEO from those kinds of location landing pages. So this is Paradise. When I searched for outdoor kitchens, these were all the results. And you have Paradise Grill here. That gets about 6,000 people a month. And then the next highest one, which is Indigo Pool Patio Barbecue with 1,500 people a month. So you can see that these two guys kind of have significantly more than the rest of them. We're ignoring Facebook. Obviously, Facebook doesn't count in this case. But then you can see that the level of competition drops down pretty quickly from there. So one thing I did notice with you is that you actually have a pretty high domain rating score. So every single website on the internet has a score from 0 to 100. And this score is kind of like a cumulative thing that changes over time. Most people with brand new websites would be sitting at under 10, probably under 5. So the fact that you're at domain rating 14 already means that to me that you've had the website at least for a while, and that you have some backlinks in there that actually give you a pretty good starting point.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about my website. When we create a website, and the guy who was working on it, he created all those names there where you see the read more, even the stuff that we didn't do it, but he just added on it to create the traffic. But we were actually in the first page in a search. So when you're searching for outdoor kitchen or Sarasota outdoor kitchen, or whatever word you put it there, we're popping in the first page where the map is, showing you all the description of the company from the map and the sign. But then what happened is that we closed the one location, opened the other location, we changed the address, we got the code from the Google, but then we closed the company. We got a different location with no showroom, just a location for manufacturing. But we changed the name of the company based on a website because the website didn't really match the actual company name. It was Sarasota Outdoor Kitchen. Now it's SRQ Outdoor Kitchen. So, but we kept the website to create the traffic. But one of the things that Google is asking to provide the location of the business, but we don't want people to come to the showroom because the showroom didn't really do anything. We had no client coming to the showroom. Everything was done at the job site with the clients. They were getting all the information on our website and calling us for the scheduling. Even the door style color, everything was picked up at the job site. So we kind of got rid of the showroom because let's say from the 100 people, only 1 or 2 were coming to the showroom actually. So that's what, and that the website then with the Google account is kind of like a hanging. It needs to be changed from where you have a physical address, or when you don't have a physical address but you manufacture here, and you still have a service. That's what we're kind of moving on.
Okay.
Just a little heads up what was going on. That's why there's a high rated point on a website because it had a big traffic. Actually, it was one of the first ones here in Sarasota.
Okay, well, that's good. So the domain rating typically is something that you can't rush. It's something that grows over time. So, the lack of pages in general is the #1 thing affecting the SEO. Going back to what I was saying earlier, it's at least from what I can see right now, only 1 page on the website gets traffic. In general, you're like, if you looked at your other competitor, Paradise Grills, 37% is actually still a very high amount of traffic. But so Paradise Grills, which is your #1 competitor, they get almost all their SEO actually from just location landing pages. So what that means basically is that they don't have a super advanced SEO strategy. They pretty much are living comfortably in the #1 position because nobody else is readily making a strong effort in general. But yeah, with your Google My Business, there is a place in there where you can set it so that that you have a service area instead of getting people to come to your physical location. So that's just more in the back end. You have to put that setting in. Yeah. So yeah, in general, you need more pages on your website. Part of the way that we approach SEO, maybe that's a little bit differently than most companies do, is that we really like to focus on the video side of things. We found that, after 10, 15 years of doing this, if you're getting one page on your website won't make a big difference. Like in your case, it's absolutely necessary. You need these dedicated pages, but by themselves, they're not going to get you on the first page of Google. Whereas a couple videos can be worth many, many blog posts. In fact, when we first started doing this about 10 years ago, maybe more like 8 years ago, one video could have been worth 20 blog posts. Now that's kind of shifted a little bit. It's more specific to your industry. But in general, it still holds true, where one video can be worth many, many pages. And on top, a lot of the reason to this is because Google owns YouTube. A lot of small businesses on average don't get to the video stage of their marketing strategies. They go to YouTube and they search for, and they look at the front page. They don't see any business related content. They think, maybe this isn't worth my time. So there's a lot of things that make video just very, very powerful. And at the end of the day, the question becomes, do you want to kind of write 50 pages of content, or would you rather make more like 20 pages of content and then 20 videos or 10 videos instead of, a lot more writing? So we dabble a little bit of all types of online marketing, with the exception really of social media. We absolutely help people create strategies for social media. It's just that the actual posting to Facebook pages and managing Facebook pages in real time is pretty much the only thing that we don't offer. And that's just something I like to kind of be upfront about. So, yeah, Pia, do you want to maybe mention about the pricing, or so in general, we do kind of like a 1 month. It doesn't have to be 1 month, but we do an introductory package where we kind of go in and we fix those things that I was talking about earlier, the speed of the website, the security of the website, and then we help you make sure that you've got the right amount of pages and the keywords are in the right place.
Yeah, normally you can see a change right off the bat because there's so much to do right out of the gate.
I think in your case, especially because you've got some good SEO on the website, it's just that you need these dedicated service pages. And then, if with the fact that there is that kind of good SEO on the website, there may be extra, things elsewhere too, maybe in your social media.
Yeah, and then we go into like a 6-month term at $995 a month, $995 a month, and then we reassess. But your keywords start getting to page 1, the phone starts ringing. 9 times out of 10, people just continue for another 6 months and ongoing because it's part of your marketing.
Right. Well, that's the whole idea, to make sure the phone is ringing.
Exactly.
And have you heard about ChatGPT or
No.
No. So there, technology advances very, very quickly, and there's all these tools that in general you should probably be using for your business, and it's making marketing easier than ever before to do.
It's an AI tool. It's an AI tool.
It helps you create content. So we could be like, what are the best brands for outdoor kitchens in the Sarasota area, something like that. And so you can see that right now, one of your biggest issues is just not having enough content on the website, not having enough pages. Technology like this is making it easier than ever before to really fill it out.
Yeah. I think I'm using that AI on my chat or text on my phone, but creating resumes and all that stuff, and the software is amazing, but I never use it on a website at all.
Yeah, so like the brands that you use in your work, there's just so much content around your business that you probably could write if you had a writer on hand. So ChatGPT is like having a little, having a little personal writer that works for you for free 24/7. So we really, a lot of, the best ways to kind of create these strategies is to use the technology whenever possible in a way that's kind of automated, that, frees up your time, and it's just, really, really efficient. So there is no excuse for not having writing on your website anymore because of things like ChatGPT. And Facebook ads are really, really powerful. YouTube ads are really, really powerful because they're working for you 24/7 without you having to do something.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Very interesting.
And then for YouTube ads, did you talk about the budget for ad spend on that?
Yeah, so in general, when it comes to pay-per-click, the thinking behind it is how do we get the best return on investment? Because in a lot of cases, pay-per-click, you're paying for ads. It's really a bidding war. You tell Google or Facebook what you're willing to spend to get your advertisement in front of someone for a certain search. If you're, if there's someone else out there that's willing to bid up, you're going to get into a bidding war. So we tend to aim on setting it up so that we are only buying for, for example, for YouTube ads, the absolute minimum that you can set is 1 cent a view. So we'll set a maximum of 2 cents. That way, if someone out there is bidding the minimum, we'll outbid the minimum, but we're not getting in bidding wars with people that are willing to spend $1, $2, $3 a view, right? We're trying to get views for at an efficient rate. So we typically aim on the minimum budget, which is $1 a day. And so you're going to be, in the long run, going from $1 a day to about $2 a day on both YouTube and Facebook, hopefully. So that's a maximum of $4 a day extra ad spend. And you can always increase the budget, but it's not, the idea here is just kind of, again, having something that's automated in the background that's efficient, rather than, like if you're willing to spend more, there's always more opportunities out there, but then it becomes a question of, making sure that what you're bidding is appropriate for what you're receiving. And really, there's two types of people in the world. There are people that are willing to do things organically, that have more time versus money. And then there's the other people in the world that don't, that have more money than time. You really don't want to be competing with them because they, in most cases, would rather just outspend you than the other side of it.
Do you guys work with Google too to make sure that all the questions, the requests that what needs to be done to the website, to the account, do you guys do all those stuff too?
Yeah. That's essentially what SEO is at the heart of it.
That's our specialty. That's
following following the guidelines that Google and Facebook set up.
Well, it sounds very interesting. So, is there anything else I need to know?
No, do you have any other questions? Did you want to get started? We could start as early as next week.
Yeah, I'll be talking with Evelina. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing it, but because we want to fix whatever the issues we have on the website. I mean, I'm not happy with the website. He did it on the rush end, and it looks like, from my point, it looks a little sloppy there. All I'm doing right now is
the only thing that I will add is that we have clients that we do website maintenance for, which basically we have a full help desk that's in the United States, and they take care of keeping the website technically updated, just like a computer, software updates, plugin updates. They're there in case email goes down. They're kind of your tech people in your back pocket, and that's $89 a month. That's on top of the SEO. So Geoff is working on the website, but he's more concerned with driving traffic, getting you leads, getting the phone to ring. The help desk and our tech support is more.
That's what I was saying when I said the sloppy. It's that the guy just. I mean,
so
he did a nice job. I mean, when he just did it, he created such a big traffic there. We got on the first page, and we had our phone was booming actually. But the problem with that, he had so much stuff that people were calling on and asking us for the stuff that we don't do. Like that game Pergola, we have no business with that at all. We just do outdoor kitchens, and
we don't want you to waste your time, right? We want quality leads, and we want more of them. So I will send you to your email I will send you a quote with the pricing and then everything that's included. And then talk to Evelina and let me know when you want to get started.
Okay. Yeah, sounds really great.
Okay, great.
Well, thank you for
Thanks,
the meeting,
Albert.
and hopefully you guys get better. No more being sick.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right.
Nice
Albert.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.